Hi friends, welcome to WebChamp. In this video, I'm going to discuss Q&A visual in Power BI, how we can create the Q&A visuals. Okay, so let's understand what is Q&A. So basically Q&A stands for the questions and answer. Okay, and it allows user to ask the question in plain English language. However you talk the English or however you write the English, you can simply write the English and Power BI will interpret that what you are looking for and it will create the chart for you. Okay. This uses some machine learning algorithms and natural language processing NLP to understand what user is looking for. Yes, but how this works? Okay. So until and unless you have the complete data preparation, okay, meaning the data set should be properly structured with the meaningful column names, data types, and its relationship. Then and then only it is going to work. Okay. If you do not define the relationship between your tables, Power BI will not understand this and it will not respond. I mean, the Q&A will not respond for your queries. Fine. So let's see how we can create the Q&A visual in Power BI. Okay, if I go to the Power BI, I have a data set which is loaded, and even I have created the relationship between all the tables. So now I can go for Q&A visual. If you go to the visualization pane, there is something called Q&A. Okay, where it is? Oh, so it is here. You will not see Q&A, but yes, it is here. So if I click on this, okay, some random questions it will generate based on your data set. So it has ability, meaning it will automatically read the data. But yes, you have a privilege. You can take the privilege and enter the just write the questions. Power BI Q&A visual will be able to help you with the answers, meaning it will interpret whatever the queries you put and generate the appropriate response. Okay. If I say what is total sales, right? Okay, what is total sales amount, right? So this is returning me a card. It based on questions. Okay. Even if I change the question, if I say, okay, show me sales amount by region. Okay, and this is how we create the visual for you. Okay, if you want to see the sales amount by any other category, yes, by category. If I say category, so it will pick the category, right? Bike, accessories, and clothing. This is how it works. Even if I say occupation, so simply you must be knowing the data very well, otherwise how you will write the questions. Okay, and it will create the chart. Okay, so by default it create the charts for you in this way, the bar chart. But yes, there are ways to change this. Okay, and if you go to the column, you can go and select the any kind of chart from here, and this will be turned directly, right? Did you added anything? Did I added anything to this visual? Right, I did not drag, but yes, Q&A picked the data automatically. And yes, so whenever you select the visuals, so your Q&A visual will be changed to that specific visual, so it will not be remain as an Q&A. Okay, then if you want to keep these visuals as is, there is an option to pin this. So what you can go, and here if you look, there is a small icon to pin, and if you over the mouse on that, to turn this Q&A result into standard visuals. If you say this, so this will create the standard visual, meaning this will select the appropriate chart. Okay, so like this you can select anything, any kind of chart from this, and I mean the visualization pane, and it is going to work. Right. So Q&A take the advantage of Power BI's natural language processing capabilities to understand what users are looking for, and then it will generate the response. It is very user-friendly way to explore the data and uncover the insights even without requiring in-depth knowledge of Power BI visuals and how to create the visuals and all. So that's what not required. Even very easily you can create this. Right, but yes, given a response is completely depends on the quality of data model and clarity of your questions. Well structured data, even meaningful column names, and the proper relationship between the data sets enhance the accuracy and use of these Q&A features. Okay, and you can ask, okay, if I say Control Z, so this will turn back to the Q&A. Okay, and I selected many charts. Yes, let me go back to the Q&A. Okay, and accordingly, even you can apply meaning for, okay, 2003 years. Okay, so for 2003, show me sales amount by occupation for 2003 year. Okay, and it is not showing. Okay, let me see how I can apply the filters. Okay, from the filter pane, definitely I would be able to do this. Okay, if I go here in case of date, so it has picked automatically date, right? And even I did not pick anything. And if I say if I use the filter, so this works. But I was just trying whether it helps me to filter the data. Okay, but no, filter on year for 2003. Okay, let's see whether it will be able to do this. Okay, now this creates, but this is what not my expectation, but yes, fine. All right, if I say where, I'm just trying where year, date, calendar date. Okay, no. Okay, there may be a way to filter this, but yes. So this is what the answers of questions. And yes, it has ability to respond. Even if I clear the filter, it works for all the years. Okay, not only this. Okay, but yes, you can select the multiple categories also. Okay. So if I say show me sales amount by occupation and region, occupation and region, it will create. Okay, so automatically it create the chart, right? The meaning cluster chart, right? And by territory region, if I say, okay, so this will work where I would like to apply the filter. Okay, from here, where, okay, calendar date, calendar date is greater than, if I say yes. So in this way we can apply, meaning by using the where word, we can apply the filter. Okay, let's say 2003. Yes, this works. This shows me the data for 2003 and above. But this is for greater than, right? So I may want to apply the more filters where calendar date and again I will say calendar date. Let me see whether this works. I'm just trying to put the conditions lesser than or is equal to 12/31/2003. Okay, now this has created the another type of chart. I mean, it has picked the this matrix. Okay, why? Because I used multiple categories, right? So it creates the hierarchy in that way. Okay, and yes, this works, but the expected output is different. Maybe I need to, but yes, it is able to filter the data based on the calendar data also. Okay, let's see. Yes, for 2003 only, it is able to filter the data by using the conditions also. So by using where clause, you can put the conditions and it will work, right? This is how it is going to work, right? And yes, as per the requirement, you can search, and yes, the Q&A visual is able to give you the appropriate response. I hope you like the content of this video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day.